We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now batting, Billy Burns. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Philadelphia, left fielder Billy Burns.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak, and when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Odubel Herrera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. Two quick outs. Striding into the box, Rougned Odor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Morrison going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. Here's Carlos Santana now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that hit by the three-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning to put somebody in scoring position, and now you bring your four-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with two strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Odor. One away. Here's Miguel Sano. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Burns is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting third.
At the plate,
baseman,
Joe Mauer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Nick Williams.
Leading off
He
for the
enters
Phillies,
play hitting in the
right
260s
fielder,
for the year.
Nick Williams.
In there, strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting
Now at the
sixth,
plate, Scott
shortstop.
Kingery. And he
Scott
comes in hitting
Kingery.
right at 260 on the season. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
A runner at first with no outs here. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A line shot to third base. Throwing behind the runner. Not in time. Settling in now, Matt Holliday. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Third baseman number
Stepping
7,
in, Michael Franco.
Maikel
The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
But right there is the second. Here's Joey Gallo now. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
designated hitter.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's the
Second
first
baseman,
pitch to him. Brian Dozier is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Into the box, Logan Morrison. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are two away. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Ready with the payoff pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Kingery is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out. Digging in now, Jorge Alfaro. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Alfaro.
Line toward the alley in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Digging in to try it again. Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And strike three called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number one.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Buxton. He's got it, and there are two down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Rougned Odor now.
13,
it was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Odor.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. A ball and two strikes. Here it is. Runners on the move for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is under it, and he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Jason Castro. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Odor is there, and a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Byron Buxton now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Herrera's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie
20,
Rosario.
Eddie
He's 0 for 1 after
Rosario.
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first two guys out on one pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball.
Striding in once again, Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Santana.
Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another
Nick
shot, Nick Williams. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Scott Kingery waits on deck. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2
The
away.
batter, number 11.
Ready for another chance. Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the air to straightaway right. Morrison sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Stepping in, Miguel Sano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. Alfaro is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
First baseman, number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
The second baseman,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Dozier, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The relay, and he is in there. So striding forward now, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Odor has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Matt Holliday
sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Into the box now, Michael Franco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call. There on the pitch inside. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jorge Alfaro. A base hit in his first trip. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready with the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again,
fielder,
Billy Burns, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Down the first baseline. Mauer's there, and he is out on the tag. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Herrera.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Rougned Odor now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
The next pitch will be number 74 for Santana here tonight. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long. Definitely a big pitch coming up right here.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Odor. And he's retired here, 1 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera's there. 2 gone. Here's Byron Buxton.
Center fielder number 25, Byron Buxton.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one skied out toward right. Williams moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again. Nick Williams. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Nick Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 2-1 on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Ready for another chance? Scott Kingery. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runner goes for second. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Ready with another 0-2. On the ground to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one. Digging in once again, Matt Holliday. A hit in 2 tries so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready once again, Michael Franco. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. A little bouncer. A play at the plate, and he's safe. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Billy Burns.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, to me, I think they're thinking they want this switch hitter to stay hitting left-handed, where he's not as strong of a hitter. If they bring in a lefty pitcher, he gets to hit right-handed, where he poses much more of a threat.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and he'll get in there safely. Ready for another. Shot now. Odubel Herrera. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen.
Now pitching for the
First
Twins,
pitch of the at bat.
number 55.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there.
Looking at a fastball to. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Williams waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Joe Mauer. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Williams going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. For Mauer, he's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last 2-bagger. Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Mauer rounds the corner and is headed home. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Brian Dozier now. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's off the left field wall. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Striding into the box, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Rukna. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Santana now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The right fielder, number 5.
So striding forward now, Nick Williams. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Out of play off to the right. 0-1. Here's the pitch, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Number 11.
At the plate, Scott Kingery. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He's running towards second. Lifted into center field. Buxton moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
It's time for the tradition.
Tommy Hunter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tommy
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Leading off for the Twins, the shortstop, Eduardo
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now to the plate, Jason Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Franco has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Byron Buxton.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. At the plate, Eddie Rosario, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pereira ranging back. He's there to track it down. And settling in now, Matt Holliday. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
David Hernandez has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen.
Twins, number 37, David Hernandez.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. In now, Maikel Franco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
Lifted in the air to center. Buxton has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Joe Mauer. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Pat Neshek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Towards second. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Here's Joey Gallo now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this is going to kick up against the wall out near the 377 marker. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-3 ball game. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Burns. Gone! Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Kelvin Herrera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. high in the air into shallow left center. Burns is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Jason Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Franco is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Byron Buxton. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the eighth quite yet. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. And he's coming off a two-run homer his last time around. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. As a look, now the pitch. And this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tip the hit.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping up to the plate. Billy Burns. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Brett Cecil comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Brett Cecil.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Morrison is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. And this ball swung on and hit to